say Real Madrid Eurom. Now so much that money Janeba. He can do the job for club and friends say Barcelona. Sorry for Real Madrid Bobo Kona. And at that time, from 2008, 2007 season, Ebabe drew the 2010 season. No, now Barcelona Bobo Kona dominate European football. Any the La Liga, led by opinion friends say Pep Guardiola. And at that time, Pep Guardiola was the Team B coach for Barcelona Bobo Kona. And opinion friends say while Laporta believed in Pep Guardiola, the Barcelona at that time team Edma Pep Guardiola say on manage team and at that time dominating European football, winning Champions League and also winning the La Liga back to back for club and friends say Barcelona Bobo Kona. In the first year of Pep Guardiola with Barcelona, he won treble, winning the Copa del Rey, the La Liga, and also the Champions League for club and friends at Barcelona. Okay. So the agenda, any the concerns of the board members, any meeting was to get a manager of Madrid team. Now we break the dominance of Pep Guardiola and Barcelona Bobo Kona in world football and also in La Liga. Then Jose Mourinho did pop up in the meeting, and he was that man at that time. Now the Inter Milan Bobo Kona Juma. And in the year 2010 season, in the Champions League semi-final, it was Inter Milan and Barcelona game on boy, and the first leg was in San Siro. Inter Milan won by 3-0. Then at the Spotify Camp Nou, Club and friends of Barcelona won the game by 1-0. And in Champions League football history, upe gamer, you born throughout a team defending very well. Now that game, it was Inter Milan led by Jose Mourinho and almost a side Jumadino. So now almost percent Jose Mourinho but at that time just not Florentino Perez any GDB Jose Mourinho because a coach of Free FC Porto and and even was our Barcelona background and it's starting a coaching career at Barcelona and only Pep Guardiola more. And then number all the ranks now by until say the Jumanama Pep Guardiola. So now Florentino Perez believes say, Obi what Barcelona background there. How can he trust that person to give a Real Madrid team minister of the man somebody Jumano and for more? But the board members convinced Florentino Perez, then he decided to appoint Jose Mourinho somebody Juman. Then Jose Mourinho by in records, a Chelsea at that time not a young air coach tactically were astute. Or very knowledgeable in the world footballer, and not your opinion of Jose Mourinho. So with all databases, they put together and I'm by. In his first year, he won the Copa del Rey for Club Defense Real Madrid. In the second year, he won the La Liga for Club Defense Real Madrid. Then the third year, he won the Champions League for Club Defense Real Madrid. And one thing that Jose Mourinho and said throughout the years with Real Madrid Bobo Kona, or breaking the dominance of Barcelona, but not totally breaking the dominance. But he brought a competition for Pep Guardiola. A gamer, Barcelona can win games. He brought competition between Real Madrid and Barcelona. So the dominance of Barcelona Bobo Kona form. Then Omu almost say Omaba. Madrid will come and take over. Pep Guardiola Sobeba, Madrid will come and take over until say Jose Mourinho and so Ekoye. And now the current Barca, almost situation area cause omoye any the trophies are winning under Hans Flick. Asa ama Madrid fono adwiasa ko machibiem the year 2010 say a time came Barcelona were dominating them in the Champions League. They were dominating them in the La Liga. And at that time, they brought in a coach, Obeye Jumano, and so Edema Omo. And they believe that this time around, somebody Jose Mourinho and Soba, Onosoba Betima Beye Jumano, Edamomo, by coming in to a board Madrid team for them to go in shoulder with a club and fairness Barcelona Bobo Kono. But one thing, the difference between Jose Mourinho then and Jose Mourinho now. At that time, tactically, now we're very astute. Tactically, now we're very knowledgeable. But this time, Obu Sa won say, a club affairs Real Madrid, Omu ehia coacha. Obabe bo mo na tactically no makoye e de amomo ana. Ana se obeba no obabe fix the fundamentals no e da ma club affairs Real Madrid for them to also compete again. That will be the question. But the problem ni na and says Jose Mourinho ba, he needs to fix the egos at Real Madrid. And sana some back tactics so kwa no maba. And you cannot tell me say the crop of players some Madrid sisiano say Jose Mourinho ba on timi and manager mo. Once upon a time there were a lot of Galacticos at Real Madrid, egos at Real Madrid. And in that year 2010 at Jose Mourinho ba no, it was Ozil. Untimi kan chemi say abache fe ne say Ada Gule. Ne pedigree no osuru bebe di che Ozil. Debi you cannot tell me say Kylian Mbappe or osuru bebe che Cristiano Ronaldo. You
even that time those
big players or team manager or team control more dressing room. Not this kind of group of players, Debi. And in that year, not Di Maria or Xabi Alonso, Iker Casillas, Ramos, Kaka, Benzema, these were the crop of players at 2010 or more Real Madrid team. So this current crop of players at Real Madrid, Jose Mourinho, Bobi Timi, Ababe. But the current problem of Madrid no the ego no. I was so oba no Ababe fix that no man. And Sana Madrid can rely on almost tactics on the ball. Enubi and Ancelotti eba no. Ancelotti eba no. Now there were a lot of problems at Real Madrid with their dressing room players, some Philip bosses, some the leaders of the team. Ancelotti came in, then obviously the narrative Momu said he is the boss. And what when you're ready, so no be Jumabiano, Beja Kwame Wako, then ultimately control all these things, you know. Emma Madrid capitalized on that for winning a multiple Champions League trophies, for also winning a lot of games in Europe and also in La Liga. Now, aside, and for me, maybe AC or Jose Mourinho, I believe says Jose Mourinho ba, he is the man to come and do the job for club and Real Madrid on the short a year period. Obetima ba, no ma bi jumano, e de ama club and Real Madrid. Now,